I truthfully thought I was going to die this year. I felt like I was going to die this year, okay? And the truth is I dug it for myself. See, no doubt in my mind, I've always been different, okay? Some might say in a bad way, some might say in a good way, but I've always been that guy, right? I've always chased those goals, okay? No matter how old I was, I did not care, because I grew up coming from a loving family that didn't have much, but gave it their all, right? Everything was about giving it their all. And the truth is, growing up, I was driven. I wanted it. I been that guy, okay? I managed to represent my school. I managed to represent my country. I managed to get the girls I wanted. Okay, but that's not what this video is about, okay? Because I went into a hole. I dug that hole for myself. And I knew in order to stop going through the motions, in order to be the person I wanted to be the version of me my 8-year-old dreamed of being, I needed something to change, okay? Growing up back home in Zimbabwe, it's easy to get stuck in the motion, it's easy to get stuck in the crowd, it's easy to be the black fucking sheep, okay? It's easy to follow. And I came over here to Canada alone, and I worked hard. But what happened? I found myself falling into the vices. Okay, cliche as it sounds, I'm going to the clubs. I'm spending money my family doesn't have. Okay, I'm trying to impress people. And I'm going to school. I'm working. Yes, but there's a difference between chasing something and fucking going through the motions, right? Like, I don't think you guys realize that chasing a goal, you can be moving but not going anywhere, okay? You can run on the same spot, and that's what I was fucking doing, okay? I was trying to impress other people, I was trying to impress the visual world, I was trying to be someone who looked good, who looked confident, and that I just wasn't. And no one gets it, because this last year, I was there, okay? I went through a hard time. I got told, and I won't ever fucking forget this. I got told by two people really close to me one night, jokingly, right? You peaked, you know, like, that's it, you know? And that actually, as simple as that fucking sounds, that lit up the fire in me. And I realized I did, okay? I wasn't living up to, I was more disciplined when I was 12 years old doing press-ups. I was more disciplined when I was 13 waking up to run, okay? I wanted to prove myself right more then than I was now. When now I'm a grown man supposed to be chasing something else. But what was I doing? Okay, uni was easy. I had one more year of finance. Rugby was easy. Showing up was easy. Looking cool was easy. But there's nothing coming from that. There's nothing benefiting my family in the future. Okay? There's nothing I'm going to be able to take back to Africa to better than ever my bloodline has ever seen. There's nothing. Okay? And what I realized is that I needed to become the person I wanted to be. Now, like I said, I was a popular guy. Okay? I didn't have anything to worry about. But when I made that change, when I made that decision to go all in on myself and to completely transfer from the guy that's popular, the guy that tries to please other people, he's cool, right? I realized, and I got into this hole, and I realized no one fucking cares. No one cares. No such status. And like, I would go through some hard times, feel some type of way, right? How sick in the head, depressed, lonely. I went from going out every time, no going out. I went from having the physique of my life to falling apart. Doctors couldn't tell me what was wrong, okay? I would shake. I couldn't sleep. In a year, I haven't woken up, okay? I have not woken up not shaking, not with my hands blue. Still, to this day, no alarm in over 14 months. Do I tell anybody? No. I've been to the hospital 3 times. 2 weeks ago, I had to phone my sister to take me to the hospital while I'm running my business, while I'm posting 12 times a day online, okay? And the truth is, I'm not saying that for pity. I'm saying that to tell you, and this is to my future self, you're fucking hungry, and no one cares. The doctors don't tell you what's on. They don't give a fuck. And to future me and to anyone else watching this is just so that you have that same inspiration, okay? To get somewhere in life, the places I'm going to go, the places I'm going to do anything to get to, you have to be hungry. And I'm fucking hungry. I'm hungry. I'm hungrier than you. I'm hungrier than your brother. I'm hungrier than everyone around you, okay? And be careful, because if you're not hungry enough, I'm going to eat from everyone's fucking plate if that means I get to where I want to be and get to help as many people as I get to help. Okay, too many people are not trusted. Too many people are sold dreams that aren't backed up. Okay, I just don't get it. Here's some perspective, right? Like, I let women run me. I let vices run me. I chose approval over my destiny and showing up for my family. My family needs it. My family needs me. My family now and my family in the future and me in the future. I don't want to be the guy that goes through the motions. I don't want to be the guy that regrets not doing something. I don't want to be that person. And I won't. Because I'm fucking hungry, right? And when I say I'm hungry, I mean I'm hungry. No one is hungrier than me. They act like they care. People act like they care. Okay, now I'm weird. Now I'm made fun of. But I don't care because no one has any idea of what I'm chasing. Okay, I found myself scrolling through content, seeing people weaker than me, right? Seeing people with way less drive than I do. Seeing people with way more opportunities than I have. Achieve way more than I was just by going through the motions. Right? They were doing so much what seemed impossible for a little guy like me from Africa, right? They doing it. And I knew that I'm missing something. I gotta change something. I gotta approach something. I gotta make that change. And because I knew that I could be better than every single one. I would work harder than every single one, like my old self did my whole life. Okay? And I mean that. No one works harder than me. No one. And this is just to show, like, there's only two people I want to impress. Like I said, there's only two people I want to impress. That 8-year-old, 12-year-old version of me, staying up late at night, scared of his fucking love handles, right? Chasing a dream, seeing all these people achieve the things, being that guy, achieving and providing for that family, right? Growing up in a house, like I said, where not everyone has much, but they give much, right? They supporting me. My dad doing every single thing he can to put me in the best education he could, and I'm taking fucking advantage, right? I'm taking advantage of that? How dare I? Okay? I've seen him struggle. I've seen him never give up. And the only thing he ever said to me was, I'll do whatever it takes to put you in the best position possible. And when I remembered that, I knew I had failed him. I had one more year left of uni, cruising through, passing my exams, nothing's fucking wrong, but I knew that's not what I wanted to do. I was wasting their money, wasting their time, doing something I didn't want to do. But I promise you, what I did, I dropped out. I fucking dropped out. I moved into my own place. I've lived there for 7 months. I have not slept more than 6 hours for one night, living on a gram of caffeine. Is it healthy? No. Do I care? No. Whatever it takes. Because I moved out, right? My whole work savings, my whole life savings, more money than my parents probably see. Okay? $20,000 I invested into myself, into my business, and what came from it? Nothing. Nothing. Taken advantage of. Just another number in a mentorship. Just another number in someone else's, oh, we got him. Right? Chasing that dream. I was so hungry. I got so excited. I can't tell you. I got so excited. I invested into, because I knew I had what it takes, and I knew if I was given the tools, I would get there, right? I would be able to help as many people as I could online get to what they wanted to do. I would be able to break their beliefs with their physiques, help them live the life they want to live and get healthy. And I got nothing from it. And a little guy like me, that's more money than I've ever seen in my bank account. And as soon as it came in, I put it all in. Did I talk to anyone about it? No. Did I complain? No. I got back to work. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I act all tough, right? I know I can do the work. I haven't slept. I've cried. I've lived the same day since August 14th. I've lived the same routine since January 16th, 2025, for a year. I've been relentless, and I know I'm going to be able to help so many people. And I promise you that this video is not just for me. Okay, it's for anyone who's trying to chase something, anyone who knows that they're going through the motions, they're not achieving what they need to achieve. Okay, life's too short. Life's too short, and someone who is less talented than you, with less time than you, is putting more work than you are. Someone is achieving your dream just because you're too scared to take that risk. Just because you're scared of what people think. And I'm always conscious of what people think, but today I'm making this video, and this is for me in the future, and this is for anyone else who wants to follow this journey. Like, you're gonna do whatever it takes. You're a dog, like I said. You're fucking hungry. You have to be, okay? The only person I need is God. Philippians 4 verse 13, I've said every single morning as I've woken up. It's been above my desk every single day. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And I will. And mark my words, when I come back to this video in 2 years, I'm going to be more successful than anyone in my bloodline. I'm going to be able to provide and love for my family. I'm going to be financially stable. I'm going to be able to help my dad, my parents, everyone back home the way I want to. And I'm going to be able to help as many people as I can, millions. I'm going to inspire millions, okay? With my story, with my drive. I'm going to help millions change their lives, their physique. I already have their perspectives, because too many people are in this game for the looks. Too many people are in this game for the numbers. And I felt that firsthand when I put everything I had as a little boy. Not a little boy, a fucking man. I put everything I had and got nothing. I messaged, this is all I have, man. This is everything I've ever seen. Please, will this work? Yes, yeah. As soon as I paid. Just like that, another number on the fucking page. And the way I'm brought up, my grandparents, my traditions, my family, my values, okay, growing up in a Christian private school, okay, everything that I know, it goes against that. You never, ever treat someone the way they don't deserve. If you promise to deliver something, you have to deliver. If you're going to say you're going to give them some type of way, you give them that type of way. It's that simple. And to me, that's what's going to make me win. That's what's going to make me win. Because no one is a number. Everyone is a brother. Everyone is a sister. And if I can get anyone to break their belief and help them achieve what they want to achieve, while I achieve what I want to achieve, what is that? That's anything anyone can ever hope for, okay? The most selfish thing you can do is help people. Do you know that? The most selfish thing you can do is help people. And that's what I'm going to do. Do you know why it's the most selfish thing you can do? Because the feeling you get when they get to achieve what they've been told they can't beats any other feeling. Especially when you look at them in the eyes. Like I'm looking at myself right now. You're going to do it because you're hungry. No one's going to eat off your plate, but you're going to eat off theirs. And you're going to do whatever it takes, no matter how you feel, okay? The more I separated, what I've learned this year, the more I separate how I feel from what I want, the more I get what I want. Do you hear that? Those early mornings when I would wake up as a little 14-year-old kid, trying to get rid of my little fucking love handles, going into high school, didn't want to get bullied. I did every single thing I could to get where I wanted to be. And I did. And I came here and I lost myself. And that drives me crazy. I've been given everything. Okay? Like I said, I don't care. I'm not following the sheep. I'm a fucking wolf. I'm a dog. I'll do everything I can to achieve everything I want and live the life I've always dreamed of. For me, for my family, and for every single brother and sister that stands beside me. Because so help me God, I will never, ever raise my son, look him in the eyes, tell him to chase his dreams, to show up for himself if I haven't done that for myself. If I haven't been through everything I could be, done every single thing I could do. Okay? Dead or alive, I'm gonna do it. And if you're listening to this, you might think, what's this stupid African 20-something-year-old talking about? I'm talking about the fact that I'm gonna do it, you're gonna do it, we're gonna do it. As cliche as that sounds, okay? Because you can do every single thing you put your mind to. Everything. And I'm going to. My family deserves it, I deserve it, and everyone around me deserves it too. Too many people with the wrong views on life, the wrong values, are achieving things, and I'm happy for them. I'm not taking that away, but that just makes me know how much I can achieve, how much I can do, how much I can give back to my loved ones, give back to those who've been sold lies. I don't care, because I'm different, you're different, we're all different. But it's too easy to get stuck moving in the same place. It's too easy to think you're going towards something when you're really not. Okay, like I said, you can run in the same place. You can impress those other people. But what does that do for you? What does that do for your future? Right now, I'm a nobody. Okay, I'm a nobody. I'm just a guy. No Rolex on my wrist. No car. Could I have bought one? No. Because I spent it all on fucking nothing. But guess what? I've helped people already achieve what they thought they couldn't. And that feeling, like I said, is gold. That's gold. And I'm nobody now. I might not be anybody in 2 years. I might not be anybody in 5. But follow this journey. See these goosebumps? It's only a matter of time. I will achieve everything I ever wanted, help everyone I ever could, for no one else but me. Because the biggest lie you can tell yourself is that you can't do it. I'm hungry. I'm hungrier than I've ever been. I wake up hungry every day. And I don't care about anyone's opinions. But you and I, anyone who made it to the end of this video, we're nobody now, we're somebody later. Okay? And that somebody only matters to you. Your family, your younger self, and that 80-year-old version of you regretting taking a risk, trying harder, or not doing what he knew he could. Comfort kills. Okay? I would rather drown in my own sweat than drown in regret. So come with me. Let's eat.